The first question, what is your stance on abortion?
What the fuck?
For the longest amount of time now, people in my Discord server have been saying this. Quinten, why isn't the server better organized? Quinten, why aren't there any moderators? Quinten, I've been repeatedly harassed. Why isn't anyone stopping this? So I decided to help. A lot of people have been saying they want us to become moderators on this server. It actually reminded me of a simpler time. A time where I would host my own Minecraft server and actually had people show up for job interviews to be mods on this server. So I decided to let people try out to become a Discord moderator on my server, get onto voice chat with me, and be interviewed Quinten Hyde style. Alright, I've been on Discord for a little while. That's right. For a little while now, and I've been talking to the people being like, hey, how about you join in on this? But not everyone seems to be wanting to go. So I really don't hope that I have to wait a couple days. I just really want to do this right now because this is a brilliant idea. We're honestly just gonna have to check, and I also should probably prepare some of my questions. Nah, I'll wing it. I'll be totally good at that. Alright, I got good news. I just checked my phone and everyone was all of a sudden like, hey, Quinten, how about we actually do call in just a couple of hours? And I thought it was only gonna be like 1 or 2 people, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a little bit more, which is of course good because we need a couple of candidates because they all, you know, they want to have a power, like a position of power on one of the most awesome Discord servers that was ever created. Link in bio. Description. Ooh, link in bio. Link in description to Instagram as well. So I think I'm just gonna hit the shower, go to the bathroom, not at the same time. I mean, and then when I get back, we can hopefully start recording this amazing, completely legit job interview. And afterwards, after I've done the interview, I just want you to tell me who the best candidate would be. This can only go right. Currently hosting the first batch of people applying for mod in the voice chat. Come join if you want. This is an excellent idea. Greetings everyone. It is I, Quinten Hyde. You're probably wondering why I gathered you all here. It is because this server is in dire need of a moderator. Honestly, one of the funniest things you have to keep in mind when you're seeing this, I had told everyone this was gonna be for a video that I was actually recording, but not everyone seemed to have caught on to it, and a lot of the people you're hearing right now weren't aware that they were being filmed. Until afterwards, of course. Just a little while ago, everyone was talking about all these vicious things on the server, and this is exactly why I, single-handedly, have been saying that we need a moderator for a longer amount of time now, and no one else did.
Sure.
And you are all here because you feel like you are deserving of that power to be ruling one of the most active and amazing Discord servers that has ever existed on this planet.
Definitely.
You are not aware of it, but I am currently wearing a tie as to show how incredibly serious I am about this. I felt like it was the proper attire.
It's actually horrible.
Let's continue. I have a lot of very important questions for you all to answer. I've written them all down here on this notepad that I currently have with me. So I will be asking these questions to see who is most suitable for the position of power, as we are currently lit by these beautiful studio lights and the screensaver of Netflix in the background because I paused Troll Hunters to do this. The first question, as you are of course applying to be a moderator on a Discord server, I need to know, what is your stance on abortion?
What the fuck?
Specifically, aborting people, aborting children that have already passed the 12-year mark.
Yeah.
12-year mark.
I'm all for that. I wish my mother had done that.
So I have more important questions. Like, some of them are of course very realistic when it comes to server ownership. So I'm gonna give you some scenarios and then you have to tell me one by one what you would do in this scenario. Okay, scenario number 1. Someone joins the server and they post a lot of very inappropriate pictures. These are really pictures that you wouldn't want any children under the age of 12, you know, the abortable age, to see. But they keep posting them and you've already warned them 24 times. What is your next move?
Isn't 3 more realistic? Like,
This server is a 24 warning policy server. But I'm open to ideas, so if you feel like 3 is more reasonable, then I am willing to take that idea. But what would you do? Wolf said that in the chat that he would ban them.
Temporarily ban them.
prison chat where just everyone that's a bad boy gets locked and they can't talk anywhere else.
Wolf says they should all be banished permanently, preferably to the Shadow Realm. He didn't add that in, but I just felt like it was appropriate. Next scenario. In this scenario, I, Quinten Hyde, would be fighting just for lust in a boxing match.
Okay.
Who would win? This is really important for the server. I mean, I don't know why you feel like this is not a serious question. This is really, yeah, I mean, this would happen. But Wolf says that I am taller, and that is correct.
And you go to the gym.
That is also true. I like the fact that you put that in there.
I think you used to go. I don't know about that.
I still do. I have an Apple Watch now, so. I have a next very important question. In this scenario, a group of people on the server are getting together. They're talking in the group chat, in the voice chat. They're having a lot of fun. But then all of a sudden, someone comes in and they just keep making fart noises when someone's trying to speak. And it doesn't feel like it's a problem at first, but they interrupt every single person's sentence by doing And everyone is constantly complaining about it.
Yeah.
Like constantly doing that whenever anyone ever is in a voice call, like at any time? Or is it like a one-time thing?
It's a one-time thing, but it lasted 4 hours, so.
Just ask and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, prison them.
Yeah, you need to really make a prison roll because it's really useful. You know when someone gets a roll, like don't you know like how to do anything on Discord?
No. So another important question, as we are already talking about roles. If I were to create a moderation role, what would the name be? Of course, you can't say Kyle because I've already said Kyle and Kyle would be a great name. But what would the name be if it were completely and utterly up to you?
Big Mama. I have said it before, but nobody liked it.
Big Mama.
Don't you have OBS for recording or something?
No?
Oh, I thought it was really easy to use.
Another question, this is really like for a bonus, just to see how dedicated you all are. Who is currently also wearing a tie?
Anyone can say they are.
Yeah, but I expect that everyone tells me the utmost truth, so that's why I trust everyone blindly.
But I don't have a tie.
Does it count if I have like multiple ties?
Yeah, that counts as
yeah,
the more ties, the more it seems like you're dedicated. But are you all wearing them at the same time?
No, but
Does it count
no,
if I
my
put
closet
them, like,
is
right
full.
now?
Okay.
I like Thai food. Does that count?
That absolutely counts, yes. Yes. I will just take a look at my notes right here because I've of course written a lot of questions down and I'm not just winging it as we're going. I have a lot of questions prepared.
Barely answered it.
No, there are still 47 more questions.
He's so benevolent.
Yes. Hey, be right back.
Does he literally have to make up questions somewhere else?
I love chocolate milk. Imagine you are on the server and someone comes in with a highly, highly offensive name. What is the first step you do?
Change their name.
But you can do that.
No.
Can I change other people's names on this?
Yes.
But don't do that.
I'm gonna name
No, but like
everyone
you
Kyle.
can-
What is your first step in this process?
Well, when is something a really offensive nickname?
If it's-
The N-word?
Ah, yes, yeah, sure.
I just change it to something or so, yeah.
Yes, I have another scenario. Imagine if I were kickboxing against Logan Paul. Who would win?
Yeah.
Logan Paul would win.
If you would be wearing like AirPods, you would definitely win.
That, I feel like that is accurate, yes.
But Logan Paul's like,
If he's not wearing AirPods,
I have more questions. Let me just consult my notes real quick that I've written.
so serious.
What inspires you as a person?
Potato
What
soup.
Did you just say Play-Doh soup?
No! Potato! We have to answer this seriously.
Yes, of course. This whole thing has
Okay.
been very serious.
Music.
You know what? I'll ask you all the question that I would always ask girls on Tinder when I still used that in the past. If you were a gummy bear, what flavor would you be and why based on your most definite personality traits?
What?
What?
Strawberry and stuff, or?
Yeah, like you got the red one, you got the white one that tastes like pineapple but also not at all, you know?
You probably
Yeah.
the red one.
Okay, I have another question. Please tell me about your experience when it comes to leadership, leading groups, which is, you know, also leadership and leading things.
I was the leader of my table tennis group.
Wolf says that he's a moderator on 4 servers.
4 of his own servers.
I'm a moderator too in like 2 servers. They were super toxic, so we deleted it. I don't know what to do with toxic people.
I have a question here also from the article of 36 fun questions to answer, which is who would win in a fight between Spider-Man and Batman? But I'm gonna rephrase it as to who would win in a battle between Spider-Man and Quinten Hyde?
Spider-Man, definitely.
The Netherlands, definitely.
Ah, references, old references.
Ew.
Wolf says that it would be me if I was wearing AirPods, and that's kind of true. I'll ask the one that Apple always asks people when they're applying for a job, which apparently, which I mean already know and didn't just look that up, is if you were a pizza delivery person, how would you benefit from scissors?
Rob people. Scissors. You could just like ding dong, hi, I'm your pizza guy, I have pizza for you. And then they open the door and you have your weapon.
I feel like that's not what you want your pizza delivery service to be known for. Wait, let me rephrase it. If you were a moderator on the Quinten Hyde Discord server, what could you use scissors for?
To cut people off.
Ah! Play on words.
I feel like these questions are really useless.
I'm gonna give you all just like a few minutes to tell why you want to be a moderator, why you want to have this power and keep the server safe and lift it to the next level.
I didn't even want to be a moderator, I just joined the feast.
I want power.
I respect that. Wolf says, I want the server to not die. So anyone else have a closing statement? As you know that I still have some people to review like in the next couple days. Some people wanted to be interviewed by Chad. Some people weren't able to join today. Yeah, you know, that typey thing.
Yeah, I like the power, but I'm also like, I've been in here for so long. I can do it, and I like it. I think I know how it should be.
This is so bad. Yeah, because that's another thing. Quinten, I don't mean to be rude, but most servers have rules. It's
Wolfsking, you can do your closing statement. The roof is not my son, but I shall raise it. That is very deep, and I enjoy that.
my closing statement is going to be that one quote that one dude that I don't even know would apparently like, the Jesper.
Yeah, Jesper Lust, yeah. He's been in like 80% of my videos.
Happiness can be found even in the darkest time. The only one remembers to turn on the light.
That sounds very familiar to me.
This is my quote. I don't wipe my tears away. I weep them out of my eyes.
Do I need to remind you all that I am wearing a tie?
Yeah.
And a full suit? You don't know it, but I'm wearing a complete suit at the moment. Yes.
Very short, but there's a lot of emotion in it. I said it. Potatoes are cool.
I disagree, but I respect your opinion.
I disagree, but I don't disagree.
So I will, of course, consult with all of these cool ideas, interview the other people, and hope that I can get through this ginormous pile of footage. So thank you all so much for being here. I know that you were here.
The other people will never be as cool as us, though. Like, we are the best bunch, the best batch of people.
Well, that sure was an adventure, wasn't it? Like I said before, I would really love to hear down below in the comments who you think would be a great candidate to be a moderator on this beautiful Discord server. The Discord server also is still in the description in case you want to join. And if you're curious about the time that I pretended like I was hella rich on Tinder to see if I would get more matches, you can click right here or the link in the description to go to that video. I post a video every Wednesday and Saturday, and in every video I do like this crazy shenanigan or crazy idea that I have to basically show that it's okay to have these kind of crazy ideas and to put them into execution. But above all, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love to see you next time.